you so much, I.T.S. Thank you so much, Adaji. Thank you so much, Professor Ajay. I think it's a beautiful experience, and then you said really smartly that there's a different energy to this place, and I exactly resonate with you in that sense. The place has a different energy. The reason why I requested for a fireside chat and did not want to speak to you all like this is because मैं randomly कुछ बोलता रहूँगा and then you guys would be like यार एक और बंदा आया वो भी lecture देके चला गया. I don't want to do a lecture thing because I've been there. I've been one of those guys कि यार बस हो गया चलें मतलब this is quite boring honestly. Nitin, just to sort of a few things that Chada ji said and Nitin said. Nitin said, मैं सिर्फ देने नहीं आया मैं लेने भी आया. I wanted to be motivated, and I thought that's a very smart way of sort of addressing this or looking at this. And then later on he said, नहीं अब मुझे motivation नहीं चाहिए. I was thinking ये contradict क्यों कर रही है अपने आप को? And Chada ji said, I've jumped from a revenue of 150 to 300 crores. 50% का jump मारा वो 100% का jump हो गया 150 to 300. And all these numbers are just numbers. What I've been able to do is nothing in terms of what I want to do. Towards the end of this, I will try and share with you the mindset, the thought process, and the dream that we have in terms of what we are trying to do. But before that, I'd really request you, thoda sa just give it some time. As Chatterjee said, it's important for you to be good listeners today. So you have to let go of the phones. You need to keep them in the pocket. It'll just make sense. I'll promise to make it very interesting for you. I'll try and keep it as interesting as possible for you guys. So I don't want to bore you guys. The reason why I asked for a fireside chat is because you guys will ask me relevant questions you really want to hear about, you really want to talk about. It's not something that I want to tell you, it's more what you want to listen, I want to speak about. So, but just a quick thing, I don't know how many of you all know, but until the 18th century, do you know what was the richest country in the world? Any guesses? India. So, until the 18th century, India was the richest country in the world. One third of the world's total wealth, one third of the total world's wealth was managed by India. 25% of total production in the world was happening in India. And then came East India Company. And then we all know what happened. Today, we are contributing 3% to the world GDP. 3%. Until the 18th century, we contributed 23% to the world GDP. कहाँ से कहाँ गए हैं? And now, if you've actually noticed or heard any commentary from anybody who's learned or has some sense of what the future is going to be, a lot of economists, even the Honorable Prime Minister of our country also says, India ka time aa gaya. Do you know the reason why they say that? It is not because of me and Mr. Chadda. It is because of you guys. What you guys will be able to do, what you guys are entering into is an era which is going to be golden and is going to be remembered for the ages to come. This is for the first time ever since our independence that a unique thing is going to happen. पहले independence के बाद क्या हुआ था? So we closed down our economy. We wanted to protect our economy. तो क्या हुआ था? We had the human capital, but we did not have the money. Capital missing thing. People were dynamic. People wanted to build businesses, but they didn't have the money. फिर money आ गया 1991 में when we opened the economy there was enough money pouring into the country but we didn't have the infrastructure. अगर आपके पास पंजाब के अंदर एक आइडिया है या जम्मू कश्मीर में एक आइडिया है which is about manufacturing a product and you want to sell it to Kanyakumari, do you know how many days will it take? It would have taken back in the day to produce those goods and then to sell those goods in Kanyakumari or Kerala. It'll take 25 days for just to deliver those goods. क्या point है पैसे का या capital का? So the important point is, this is for the first time ever since our independence that there's a confluence of three things which is extremely important. Capital, human beings and infrastructure. And then to top it off, this government is helping us get policies, the right framework to sort of build businesses now. It's for the first time it's happened. We as Indians, this is in our blood. We are dynamic, we are traders, we've always been that. The reason why I took you back in time is to tell you that we've always been people who are very dynamic and are able to build businesses. हमारे अंदर inherently आता है, मारवाड़ी में थोड़ा ज़्यादा आता है, but हमारे अंदर inherently आता है. So the idea is that this decade is going to be yours. You are going to be in your prime. There is everything that you need to build. So make use of it. Make sure you make the most of it. India say is high time. So I just like to touch upon. It is not important what I've done up till now so far. It's just a beverage brand. 50 lakh bottles, 80 lakh bottles a day. It's nothing. You guys are clapping for me. Thank you so much. But honestly, it's nothing. It's nothing in comparison to what a Coke or a Pepsi or any other very well established brand does. It's high time. Just think about it. How many brands can you think of in the F&B space that have not come out of North America? They've absolutely dominated the space. Burger King, KFC, Pizza Hut, Coke, Pepsi, everything is from North America. Don't you think Indians love food? We definitely love food, and we love it far more than any other continent or country does. But why can't we build brands? It's probably our upbringing, I think, because we've always been taught to sort of, Tani say, don't eat more than you can chew, hug me raho. These conversations have always been with us since the very beginning. I think that is what has stopped us from dreaming. And that's what we wanted to change, and that's what we want to do. So 50 lakh bottles, 80 lakh bottles is not going to be enough. What we really want to do is build an F&B brand, a serious beverage brand coming out of India. If a North American brand can come to India and sell, if a Prime can come to India and sell, why can't an Indian brand go outside and sell? We want to build this brand, a beverage brand, for the country first, and once we're there, take it outside and sell. That's the dream. That's the plan. So thank you. So just honestly, guys, I just need your attention. We'll have a nice chat. I'll try and give out as much as I can, my learnings, my experiences. But the idea is, I really request you to keep those phones away and give me some attention. Thank you so much. All right.